Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm BizFusion and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're doing the zero version of the Colossus Energy Drink Zero. And in the previous video we did the sugar version, or the original version I should say, and now we're doing the sugar-free version. I'm assuming this is also the sugar-free version and the zero sugar, zero calories, I assume, but it doesn't necessarily say if it has zero calories on the front of it. I can only assume by looking at the front. Maybe it will tell me. So, but anyway, this is the sugar-free version. We've got this one, and then we've got the Dark Thunder Zero one, and then that will be it for this little trilogy of Aldi little energy drinks that I've been doing for the past almost a week now, I believe. But Freeway Colossus Energy Drink Zero. It's got zero sugars, even though it says 0.1 grams. That's still technically zero in my opinion, because some energy drinks like to say, oh, it only has about 2 grams or 1 grams of sugar or something like that, but we'll still call it zero anyway. You know, like, it still has a tiny bit amount of sugar, so it isn't technically zero sugar, but it's enough for them to call it zero sugar, I assume. I assume that anyway. So, carbonated drink with taurine, caffeine with added vitamins with sweeteners. High caffeine content not recommended for children or pregnant or breastfeeding women. 30 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. So this is about 150, 160 milligrams of caffeine all together. And that's pretty much it, if I'm being completely honest. Except for the sweetener, it contains the sucralose, and acetylene K. I hope I said that right. Acetylene K and sucralose got two different types of sweeteners in it as well. Now, oh, it's got plain caramel in colour as well. So, I'm not sure what to expect, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I'm not really a zero sugar fan in terms of like my energy drinks. There's only a couple out there that I like. The Monster Ultra Yellow Citron that they're no longer make anymore, but you can still find them. That one is one of my favourite ultras, and I still have yet to try the Ultra Black one. But see, I'm guessing this is going to be some type of. It's either going to be Monster Absolute Zero, or it's going to be a Monster Ultra. Part of me is saying that it's going to be Absolute Zero because, you know, of the color of the can or the logo. It's blue, and on the Monster Absolute Zero, when they were still making them, I don't think they're making them anymore, it was also blue as well. So my mind is telling me it's going to be Absolute Zero, but if it's Ultra White one, then I've also got a problem as well, because I'll explain when I figure out which one it is. It's it's definitely absolute. No, it isn't. It's definitely ultra. It's definitely the ultra white one. It smells so much more similar to the ultra white than it does absolute zero, which might be a good thing for some people, but for me, I'm not a massive fan of the ultra white one. I'll drink it every so often, but I don't like the ultra white one at all, which I think you could call it is the original ultra one, possibly. I think that might have been the first one that ever came out. You have to correct me on that, I'm not 100% sure. Or is it the blue? I don't know, I can't remember, correct me. So if it smells like it, I assume it's going to not look like it. Okay, so it doesn't look like it at all. It still looks like, say, like, I'm getting a bunch of different smells. Like, I can smell ultra white, but I can also smell like any normal, like, energy drink. It's just like it's like a sugar-free Monster. In fact, that's exactly what it's trying to be, a sugar-free Monster. But Anyway, this is also, I forgot to mention, it contains 16% salt, 0.98 grams, which is pretty much nothing, if I'm honest. It's pretty much nothing. So, this is Colossus Energy Drink Zero. You know how it goes. That is... I actually don't know what to think about that. It's like... This has been in the fridge for about 2 days. So it's extra cold. And I don't know what to think about it. I think... I don't know what to say about it. Like... It's not as strong as some of the other ones I've had. I'm going to be honest, it isn't as strong as some of the other ones I've had. I think the thing is that people might enjoy about it is that it has 0 sugars in there. I don't know if it has 0 calories, but I think a lot of people, if you go to Lidl, between this one and the original one, if you go to Lidl and you want one of these energy drinks, I honestly can't tell you which one to get, because you might as well, like, here's the thing, like, it tastes like any other drink, but with any other energy original, but with 0 sugars and added sweeteners. And it has a sour taste to it. Not sour taste. Well, it's got a sour aftertaste, to me anyway. But I've said this before. Like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's not ultra white or absolute zero, in my opinion. Even though it's trying to resemble one of them. Thing is, though, I absolutely hate sweeteners with a passion. I hate it. I can't have sweeteners all the time, even if it was 0 sugar. Not even if I was forced to stop having sugar in general, I still wouldn't have the 0 sugar ones. I still wouldn't have them. But as it goes, I really see. Here's the thing. This is what I'll try in the Dark Thunder one, and like I can't say if the Dark Thunder one's gonna be exactly what me. It's exactly what I think it's gonna be, but I mean, for what it is, you're paying like 59p for this, maybe even less for the 0 sugar one. I don't know. You're paying 59p for essentially a Monster ripoff or a Monster doppelganger. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking I'm getting something amazing. Like, the normal sugar one was okay, I'll admit that much, but this one, like, I can't say that I enjoy it compared to the normal sugar one. That might be because I'm not used to having 0 sugar energy drinks, even though I have had a lot of them in the past. I'm not used to having them on like a daily basis like some people are. Like, I won't have an ultra or a normal non-sugar one. Like, I can't. I don't do it. It's not my thing. But for what it is, 59p, maybe even less for the 0 sugar one. I'm not 100% sure. You really can't go wrong. But again, like a YouTuber by the name of Everyday Food Reviews, I watched this video on it last night before I even bothered doing this one. and it was either the Colossus one or the Dark Thunder one that he said was heavily based off a Absolute Zero or a Monster Ultra. Now I don't know if it was meant to be this one, and if it was this one, I can't taste any Absolute Zero or Ultra White. So Sean said it tasted like that, but if it isn't this one, it has to be a Dark Thunder one. And if it isn't that one, then I'm just not tasting Absolute Zero or Ultra White in any of these ones. So, but as far as a rating goes, I'm sorry. This is just like, it isn't terrible by any means necessary, but I can't have this again unless like there's really nothing else that is in the store. Like, I would buy it again, believe it or not, because it's 59 pence. You can't go wrong with 59 pence of 500 milliliters of energy liquid. But for me, anyway, I would get the sugar one because, like, I really don't like this one. It's not awful, but it's not amazing. Which is why I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. You can enjoy it if you want. I just personally don't, and believe it or not, I would probably buy it again because I'd buy this and then the normal sugar one with about, I think it's like 24 grams of sugar. Why? Because 59 pence for a big can of energy drink from Lidl and Aldi. I think they're both the same price. You can't go wrong, realistically. You cannot go wrong with either one. But I'm going to stop it here because I've been talking for too long now and the video's way over time than it should be. I like to make these around 10 minutes, a little bit under for the single energy drink reviews, but I've gone over that time. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I would recommend it, but only get it if you're curious. Only get it if you absolutely want to try it. Like, if you're thinking, I need that in the morning. But I'll give it a 4 out of 10. You know, it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But I would try it again, believe it or not. But this has been Abyss Fusion. Thank you all very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or relative, and check the Jesus Christ, check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram, and I'm no longer active on Twitter. But we have one more to go, and that is the Dark Thunder Zero Sugar one. 0 calories as well, I'm not really sure. And I will see you tomorrow with that, and then after that, I don't know what we're doing. So yeah, I'll see you in the next review that we do, and that will be tomorrow.